once again, my friends and my fellow modelers. I'd like to welcome you to another video, and this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a product review and setup. I have done reviews on different things, from the paint gun and just a lot of different things, but what I want to show you guys today is I actually had to break down and get a paint booth. I live in New England, and especially around this time of the year, it's December, and it's already, the highs are in the 30s, and it's windy, and it's not ideal for painting. And when I paint on the inside, it seemed like it was just getting everywhere. Not a good idea. I was inhaling more paint than went on the models. So what I decided was I just bit the bullet and I got a painting booth. So the thing we're doing right now is I'm doing the Enterprise for my special 3,000 subscriber build, the 1537 Smoothie Enterprise Refit. And it's been a while because I haven't been able to really paint. But what we're going to do is we're going to set up the paint booth. I'm going to show you guys the one that I got, how to set it up, and we're going to do a demonstration by painting the hull of the Enterprise, the primary hull. So my friends, I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you find it useful. Okay, so there's not a lot of room on the desk for this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the box on the floor, and I'll take out the parts and everything that's in the box, and then I'll put it on a desk to show you guys. And I'll try to do it that way. So just bear with me. The first thing I notice on the top is we have some filters. And let's see, what is this? It looks like we have some clamps. And we have the table. We got the instructions, we'll go over that. And you've got the little box. And I think that's it. Oh, there's one more loose piece. And this would be the LED strip. And then finally in the box, we have the exhaust. Is that it? As far as I can see, that's it, except for the main unit itself. So let's go over some of the pieces first. And the pipe, just to give you guys an idea. It's a little bit squished. So this is 4 inches. We got a 4-inch exhaust. So let's put that to the side for a minute. And we have the LED bar. And you can see how it's going to be. It's going to be clipped into place. And you can see how it's going to be lit. So let's put that to the side, and let's check it out. I think this is going to be the plug and things like that. Yep. So we've got the plug. So we have the unit. I'm thinking it's going to be for the fans, and this is going to be for the light. So let's put this aside until we're ready to set the whole thing up. And we'll put that aside for a moment. And let's look at the turntable. Now I'm thinking that that's what these little clips are for. You can see they're long posts that go into the little holes, and it kind of clips everything into place that you need to paint. So that's nice. All right. And let's see. We've got a filter. And put that over there for now. And lastly, we got some more filters. They're the same size. Yeah, they're all just about the same size. So we got a couple of thicker white ones, and looks like we have 2 thin blue ones. Okay, so that is everything that was on top of the unit itself. So what I want to do is I want to go over the instructions real quick just to check it out and familiarize myself with it. And you may have it, you may have lost the instructions, so maybe these will help. Okay, so this is for the instruction manual for the spray booth, the VivoHome. Please read, review this instruction manual carefully before you assemble the spray booth. Alright, let's see. The features: embedded LED bright lights, extra detail viewing, designed to be easily deployed and carried around. Working space could be doubled if you assemble 2 of the machines. Remove accessories, workbench part for proper cleaning replacement, universal adapters, the 100 to 240 volt for using in different countries, low noise while working, oil-free design for better environment. And it gives you some of the specifications: the motor, the DC 12 volt 5 amps, the airflow, the LED light, the noise level, the decibels, the dimensions, and so forth. So we got a parts list now. We already took a look at the LED handle, we took a look at the exhaust, we got some of the filters, and luckily it comes, the part that I had seen, it doesn't require assembly so far, but if you want, you can see the parts list right there. Alright, so the basic part, we got the main product, and we got the air hose, and that's probably buried underneath the unit. We got the LED tube, the turntable with the holders. So now we start the assembling process. We take it out of the box, open and fold the front cover, the board, to start installing. You can see how it's going to come down to make like a work surface. Pull out the front work table place to the work table flatwise. Pull both the left and the right side cover board to stand vertically, then fasten the inside snap joint of both sides. And install the LED tube, the top panel. Then pull down the panel to connect with the left and right side boards. And that's going to connect to be able to light up the LED strip inside. Plug the right and left bottom LED tube into the board sockets. Please make sure the connection is tight. Install the left and right LED tube to the top and bottom sockets of the LED tube in both sides. Okay, how to use the switch. The on and off switch, the airflow adjust button, the LED light switch, and light intensity adjust button. Let's see where they're going to be. And some of the advantages: inside 2 fans can work the same time, let the airflow be more powerful. The exhaust vent placed directly on top of the case, easier to adjust the airflow direction. The booth can be placed on the corner of the room or in the corner of the room close to the wall to save space. You can see how they have it going outside. The LED tube on the top left and the right sides can also be used to guide the airflow direction. You can see the safety instructions, the hazard warnings. So this is basically it. Choose the right tools and power supply, tie in with frequency and voltage. Please check and make sure that the machine, including the connection switch, is in all good condition. Spray booth must be operated in accordance with the current safety regulations. And it's basically just safety information. So it's very basic, the manual. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough room on the desk to actually take the unit out and put it on the desk. So I'm going to put it on the side. I want to show you guys the controls. You can see where the power is going to go. We have the on and off light switch for the LEDs. And we have the low and the high for the exhaust fans. to be able to see the exhaust fans on the inside of the unit. But it's nice because it actually has a handle on top. It makes carrying it around a little easier. It's a little heavier than I thought it would be. When we look at the bottom, or in this case the side that comes down, there are little clips that you clip up, and you can flip the cover up. You can bring it down for the workspace, and the sides have these little walls that you bring up, and what you do is there are little tabs that fit into place just like that, and they have the 4-inch tube vent with a hose. Put that aside for a minute. And we've got the end piece that's going to go on for the exhaust. You can see the little flange to tighten it. Kind of like a dryer. And lastly, you can see all the outside of the frame. And you can see, hopefully you can see the little pieces that are going to secure everything into place. And we have the filter on the inside. So this is pretty much as I can do on the desk. I think we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to set it up now. So we're going to set it up, and this is where I get the most space is on the counter. So again, we have the clips that are going to go on the turntable. I'm going to use a screwdriver for the flange, and this is the plug. Okay, so let's open it up. Let's do it by the hook, I guess. So when it comes to the instructions for the setup, first thing we're going to do is we're going to open it up. So to open it up, you pick up the little tabs on either end, bring it up. I'm going to push it, scoot it back a little bit. You can see how it's going to set up a little bit easier, hopefully. This goes up, the sides go up against the wall flush, and there are little tabs. And what we're going to do is the plastic is going to get the cover, is going to go right through the tabs, and it's going to fit in place just like that. Let's make sure, just like that. That way there you can take it apart and put it together when you need to. Let me just get that. The turntable will go right there. Okay, so that's all set. Now we got to put in the little pieces to reinforce everything. So now, let's take the turntable out. We're going to open this up. And the way these are going to go into place, let's see how it's going to look. Alright. So, I guess there's going to be more LEDs than just what I thought. Okay, so this is going to go up against this, and there's these little plugs. You put it into position. At either side. So far, this is really easy to put together. Let's make sure that this is secure. There. And let's see, this is meant to go on the outside with the LEDs coming in, so I think it's going to go like this. Just like that. Same thing with this one. On this side, you can see the little lip, or the little ridge that's going to hold the piece in place. So this is really simple to put together. And lastly, we got the top one, and again you can see the ridge that's going to go in place. It's going to be just like this. So, do, snap into place. We'll do the same thing for this side. Just like that. Yeah. Basically, that's in place. And what it does is it's going to connect everything to the lights. Okay, that looks good. So now you can see the on and off switch. I think what I want to do now is we're going to plug it in. So let's get the plug. Alright, so there's a place in the back for the plug. And it slides into place. You can see the little green light. And I guess these are extra filters. So let's go ahead and we're going to put the lights on. Ooh, look at that. Look how bright that is. It's pretty wild. Here's the turntable. Here it is. That's going to go right in here. We have the little clip things. I think what I want to do now is let's hook up the exhaust. Certainly plenty of light in here. So the way you get it on is there's these little rings on the inside, and you kind of screw this on and you keep it in place. And I think this is designed to go onto the flange. And let's see how this is going to go. So what you do is you put it on the end and you screw it, you rotate it in, and it's almost meant to be like a thread. Let me show you guys the exhaust so you guys can see. Just a little something to protect the inside. We're going to use it, and we can put this going out the window, but what I want to do for now, for demonstrative purposes, I'm going to put some paper towels at the end, just to have as like a filter, an extra layer of filtration. Let me show you guys how the little clips are going to go in. I just wanted to show you what they look like. For what we're using, I don't think we're going to do these. A little more surface area on this. And then we can turn it that way. But for this, I just want to do a lightly dust, but I want to make sure the edges are painted. So let's bring this in a little bit. And we're going to use a little bit of the surface primer, the Tamiya. So let's put it on. And let's give it a test. Yeah, I just want to give it a light dusting. This one's going to be a little more involved because we puttied the edges. So let's take the top section. We're going to put this aside. There. What I want to do is we'll go around and we'll do the edges. There. That looks good. You can see where all the paint is getting pulled in. There. This is a really good size. I love the way it's lit up. Really nice. And if you guys are interested in one, I'll put a link in the description. You can see the Enterprise. This is the refit, and we got the white Tamiya because we're going to be putting on the Mother of Pearl paint. I wanted to make sure that she's primed. So my friends, this is the paint booth. I hope you enjoyed the video. Quick little demonstration and the setup. And till my next video or product review, I'll talk to you guys soon.